Alright, hello everybody, welcome to part 11 and the final part of my Neopets the Darkest Faerie all bosses speedrun tutorial series. So, first off, once again, I apologize if I'm a little bit quiet, my voice is still hurting. But, basically, there is not really much of a difference between now and the end of the run. There's one slight thing which is going to come actually pretty close to the start here, but if you're familiar, overall, if you're familiar with the any percent run, you can just basically do that, everything you know from that, and then you'll be good to go. So, coming out of the Undead Drake fight, we run out of the dungeons to the lobby, climb up these stairs, and then climb up onto this ledge of the railing, across from these two banners, specifically the one on the right. And then I like to face slightly to the left, and then when I do this ledge fly, I like to hold back and then spam jump. And there we go. So I kind of turn slightly left there because sometimes the camera moves kind of the opposite direction. So now we come over here, hit the cutscene trigger on the left, which will save a bit of time later. Come in here to King Skarl's bedroom, attack the Faerie sisters, and then jump attack Vanity with Tor. And if you think you can do a tiny bit more damage to them, so you can't kill them in this state, but you can get them to like a very tiny sliver of their health to the point where Roberta will one-shot them. So we jump attack Vanity, and then we 3-hit combo these guys, Spite and Malice. And again, same thing, one little extra attack just in case. So now we come over here and we're gonna ledge fly out. Now, Jaxler has a different way of doing this, which involves a very specific kind of ledge fly. I personally don't like to do it, and I'm not entirely sure how to execute it, so I'm not going to show it here just because I think that would be largely counterproductive. But basically, I just like to do a normal ledge fly, jump onto the ottoman here, point the camera down, face towards the wall, away from the chair, and then just do the ledge fly. Coming around, gonna fall down into this corner here. We're gonna come over here. But before we go into the trigger that closes that door and spawns the minion fight, I'm going to transform into Roberta and then quickly use this power potion. So what I'm going to do is, oh dear, I'm still supposed to have a little. I'm supposed to have a little bit of wind mode. Well, that's okay. I can get myself the wind mode. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to use the power potion and then do the supernova mote charge attack right off the bat after that. So I'm going to come into the middle of these enemies. Ooh, just got that off. And there we go. So just let it demolish these first two sets of enemies, and then you'll probably need to use the wind mode for these last two because it won't last long enough. And there we go. Absolutely destroy the minion artillery. Oh wow. And there we go. And then this is why we so we immediately spawn into this cutscene because we hit the one trigger off to the left of the hallway. And then basically we're just gonna, yeah, there's a couple cutscenes that kind of spawn in the middle of this here. But basically we're just gonna spam attack these three. And there we go, we're done. So that charge attack is part of the reason why I wanted to keep extra supernova mote for the end of the run, and why I was conservative with it when going through the Wereloop King and Jumpy Monster fights. But if you actually get hit at a specific time while charging up for the attack by the the little minion warriors there, it actually doesn't use the moat, but it still gives you the charge attack. So just an interesting little fact there. So into Fairyland, we're going to come around to the right here. And you don't need to do this. You could go to the right side of the garden just the normal way. But we have one last little Mirka speed fence clip. So just kind of run into it, shift around, and then run straight forward towards the left side of the garden. Or the right side, but to the left of where we were. And then from here, just run through Fairyland normally. We're going to do the same thing that we did in Act 2 for the Endless Staircase. So camera flicker, turn around, and then back. Camera flicker, turn around, and then back. And now, once again, you can just follow the map if you get a little bit lost in Fairyland. But we're going to run through as normal. This is all completely vanilla, aside from the fact that we have 959 Mirka Speed Potions. And there we go. So as we skip this text glitch, we're just going to do all the tasks that Fiora asks us to do. So for this one, do the left button twice and then the right button once, and it should all be done. And then we turn around, come right back into here, and there we go. We're into Act 4. So for this next little bit, I like to be Tor just because he has like a very reliable setup for this. So we're going to come to the right and then up the left set of stairs, basically next to this Kachik here. I wonder what his name is. Master of the Green, Maven of the Fertile Soil. Here we go. So next to Master Maven, and then we're going to jump up onto this ledge, do a slash in that direction. Now, if you're not careful, there we go, yeah. Don't go too far this way. The camera will screw you. So just stick to where you climbed up, do an attack, and then do a ledge fly. And it should give you a good downwards angle so that you won't go flying off into the sunset. Or rather the metaphorical sunset, because this is an indoor map. And then we fall down into the elevator. And if you don't, you don't trigger this, like the elevator falling right away, just move towards the middle, because it doesn't, the trigger for that doesn't extend all the way outwards. So you'll notice I equipped the light mote onto my sword, and then moved the mote cursor to the fire mote. We're gonna need to use our alternate attack button, R2. And a little bit of precise mote menuing here. But before we get into that, we're going to run through here and do a mega jump into this wall. Now, I come to the left side, or I come to the left side facing out, of course, but the right side facing towards the wall. And mega jump back inwards towards this hallway. But like through the wall still. If you do it right, you can, also be careful, because if you're too close to the ledge, you might get like an upwards ledge fly, and I doubt that's good, but it's never happened to me, and I've never seen it happen. If you do it right, there we go. You can land on here, and a neat thing you can do is go back off and then to the right. No, okay, it didn't work for me that time, but if you land just right on the stairs, the momentum will like shoot you all the way over here in like half a second. It's really, really cool. But overall, if you just get through the wall, or even if you get through and just fall down onto the stairs, like you'll be fine. So now this puzzle is is pretty obvious. Just attack everything with its respective moat. Just like you would have done casually, just like you would have done at any percent. And there we go. Then once we're done with it all, we equip the Supernova moat or the Nova moat. And this is why it's like it's okay to lose all your Supernova moats, because you have plenty of Nova moat left over. The Darkest Faerie, which is the last boss fight of the run, is beat on a number of hits basis. So yeah, whatever weapon, whatever moat, whatever power potions and damage multipliers you might have, doesn't matter. So jump into the light, turn around, run into this cutscene, turn around again, run into the light. And then for the fight, now this might not be in Jaxler's tutorial, but of course, one last time, when in doubt, 3-hit combos. But a slightly faster method of doing it is to do spin attacks. So run into her right away, and then run backwards and away from her. And we think that makes it more likely for her to actually do the normal attack on you, but I don't know. It seems quite rare that she doesn't do an actual attack anyway, so I don't know if it matters. But if you do a spin attack just right, there we go. It so I didn't get back to it quickly enough, but it actually completely skips the her hitting you outwards. And there we go. 3 times. Switch to Roberta. Back away from her so that Roberta doesn't just do the just whack at her with her wand. So you want to make sure you're not right up against her. Spam attack her 3 times, and you're done. So that is it. Run into this cutscene, turn around, and as soon as you hit this cutscene trigger, it is time. So there we go. That is the end of the All Bosses tutorial series.
Is restored to Neopia,
so this is my first ever tutorial. So I hope I did a good job.
What became of her?
Again, a big shout outs to Jaxler for his tutorial series, because I might not have gotten into this game at all if not for that. And just shout outs to everyone who's found things, optimized the run, all of the categories, and found different things, and is playing the game, running the game. Celestial Shy, K-Cow, Chow's, all legends. And shout out to me, because I am just that awesome. No, not really. I'm only joking. But with that is it. And I'm aware there is a 100% category that is out right now. I'm not planning on making a tutorial for that right now, but I may consider, not only for that, but also for all bosses, going over my PB and doing a post commentary of it quickly, just as kind of a crash course type thing for new runners who don't really want to dedicate a ton of time to tutorials. But with that, I am done. Thank you all for watching. Good luck on your runs, and congratulations on learning the Darkest Faerie all bosses.